Okay. J-Dog, a.k.a. Jordan Hill. Either way, huh? First time at SongCraft. Welcome, of course.
Thank you.
How long have you been writing?
Writing I've been doing since I was 12, so that's been 3 years.
Okay, you're 15 now? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's some great stuff. And when you first started writing, what were your influences? What inspired you to start doing that?
I was rapping before I started writing. Like, I would rap karaoke and things like that. So just, like, I guess listening to those other artists and, like, performing their songs inspired me to write my own. So
was there a favorite artist that you had when you'd karaoke? Who?
Yeah. When I was younger, I liked Will Smith and Nelly a lot.
Okay. How about recently? Are there any particular artists that do you like Conway?
Kanye?
Kanye.
Yeah.
See, I watched too much George Bush there. I'll tell you, the reason I even ask that is I've seen some of his videos lately, and I really like that he's kind of breaking through into some new stuff. Yeah. And I wondered if that's influencing other rappers like yourself.
Definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you hear coming from the newer stuff that you haven't heard in a while?
I think a lot of it, like the newer stuff, is they're just exploring with more genres other than rap. Like, you hear a lot of like rock in rap now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you go back to some influences even before? I hate to say before your time, but like I used to listen to Run DMC. Do you go sometimes all the way back there? It's sort of the original.
Yeah, I don't know about like.
Yeah.
Run DMC, like I've heard of them and I've heard some of their stuff.
They incorporated sort of a rock sound too.
Right,
yeah. It seemed to be a lot heavier. Mm-hmm. You get a lot of hip hop that has more melodic elements, which I like, to tell you the truth. I like when it has a good hook, and I noticed, by the way, you've written some things with good hooks too. Do you often think in terms of the hook first, or the idea first, or what tends to come?
Yeah, I basically think of the hook first. Like, when I'm writing or just sitting down one day and like I want to write something, I think of the hook first and then write the rest of it to that. That gives me the idea for the rest of the song. Oh
yeah, I get that too. Now, you've been sort of fortunate in being as young as you are. You've already done a little touring with your work. Tell us a little bit.
Well, I've performed at quite a few talent shows.
Yeah.
I went to Miami in 2008 because I was selected as one of the 15 people from Pittsburgh to go to the International Talent Showcase. So that was a good experience for me.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Now we kind of took away the one song you were going to do that said in parentheses freestyle. So you do freestyle as often, or part of the act?
Freestyle it could really mean two things. Like, freestyle could be like off the top of the head rapping like that.
Yeah.
I try to do that sometimes, but I'm not as good as that. I'm not as good at that.
That's really tough. It's total improvisation.
But freestyle can also mean like just taking your own words and rapping over someone else's beat.
Oh, okay.
So that's basically what that was.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't understand there were two ways of taking that. Well, in a way, that goes back to some of the basic jazz ideas of improvisation. They walk in with a song and remold it to their own talents. Because I'm watching a lot of. I saw the jazz series on PBS, or I rented it actually, and what inspired me was the way they would take something and it was like the original freestylers. And sometimes when I hear some of the some hip hop, I hear a lot of jazz riffs in the vocals.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone back and kind of heard some of that, or?
I don't really. I haven't heard too much jazz, but I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
Definitely.
It's like a lot of times you don't even get this in regular pop music or emo. You don't get it in emo at all. But it'll break with the beat, like like scat. Yeah, like scat is great. Anyway, here I'm wrapping on talking. Do you have something that you'd like to say about what you've been doing in working creating songs?
Basically, I've just been working a lot at home. I have my studio at my home, so all my songs, I'm working on a lot of new stuff now. You can check it out on my MySpace.
Good.
On Facebook. So just basically.
Now, on Facebook, should we go to JDog or?
Yeah, there's
J-Dog?
a page on Facebook called JDog Music.
Okay.
And you can like the page, and I have some music up on there.
Great, great. Well, I really thank you for
you.
coming here, and you've got one more song you're going to do for us.
Yep.
Great. JDog.
All right, so...